Hey guys, what's up, what's poppin'? This is Jenny Chaps and you're listening to Before You Say I Do. How are you guys doing? If you went to church, I'd like you to tell me how your church service was today. I'm gonna be waiting, okay? Okay. I heard what you said. Alright guys, so I hope you're having a wonderful evening, Sunday evening, like I always have by this time every 6 p.m. of every Sunday. It is simply amazing. It's beautiful, and I do not know how to keep my face straight. So oh my god, I really love some little bit of fun. I really love some drama about it. Okay, so let's get serious now. So for 2 weeks we've been talking about you can trust again, and we generally talked about trusting again for the first episode of this series, and then last week we talked about you can trust again, and with the aspect of trusting your spouse, and it was simply amazing, mind-blowing. I really love that. So if you didn't listen to last week's episode, go now and listen. We talked about ways you can trust your spouse again, your cheating spouse, whether it's the man or the woman, ways you can trust them. So if you didn't listen to last week's episode, rush now and listen. So this week is very exciting. We're talking about trusting again in the aspect of your dating relationship, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. Now, there's a saying that goes thus, that it is better for you to have a broken relationship than to have a broken marriage. Now, so many people, we talked about people that have had their wives or their husbands cheat on them. I mean, they never had this luxury. They never had their date at that point in time, cheat on them, for them to revisit the thoughts, the idea of making them a forever partner. Okay, so this is a very good one. So you now have the chance to decide. So we're going to be talking about you trusting again when it has to do with your dating relationship with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, or someone you'd like to date and be serious with time, and they have just cheated on you. So yes, so number one way you can trust again, you can trust that boyfriend again, you can trust that girlfriend again, is the universal one, and it has to do with you forgiving. It's still the same with your spouse, your husband or your wife, the one we talked about last week. You have to forgive again. You have to forgive again and again, but basically you have to forgive them. The act of cheating, you have to forgive them, because like I said, you cannot have trust without forgiveness. You can say you trust this person and you do not forgive them. There is no way you can do that. So you have to forgive them. The act of cheating, you have to forgive it. You have to let it go. You have to let it go. You have to let it go. And second of all, you have to ask yourself, would I be better off without this man, without this woman in my life? You have to ask yourself the serious questions. This is one of the ways you can, be able to trust again, because you're trying to appraise the situation. You're trying to check if this is worth it to proceed, if there will be a chance that you can still, get them to the point whereby you can literally have them in your life. You understand? So you start to ask yourself this question, would I be able to proceed? yes, I've forgiven them, and yes, I can trust again, but would I be able to proceed? Because what happens is that the most times when people claim or actually have forgiven their partners, most times they're not really healed. They're not healed to the brim. They're not healed completely. So they start looking at their partners with that same cheating eyes, hawk eyes, all eyes on them wherever they go, whomever they talk to, who they are texting, who they are chatting with, and if they don't get healed, it's a problem. So most times it's even best for both partners or people who were dating before, when it happened, just forgive and say okay and go separate ways. Most times that's the best way to resolve this, so that you don't have dragging issues or dragging hurts spoil a beautiful relationship that is supposed to be, So you have to make sure that you can be able to let that go completely and still have them. Because what happens is that people actually forgive and then they're trying to forget. So, but the truth is, forgiveness and forgetting, there are a whole lot of there's a whole lot of difference inside of it. Yes, you can forgive. People say I can forgive, but I can't forget. But the truth is, there are ways that you can actually navigate through to make you forget. And one of the ways is, most times you just have to be away from that thing. You need space away from that thing that made you that hurts you, that hurt your feelings. You just have to be away for some time to have the capacity or the stamina to withstand the hurt when you look at it face to face once again. So you have to ask yourself this question, because most times you go back and then you start treating this person that has hurt you or that has cheated on you, this lady or this guy that has cheated on you badly, when they have actually promised not to repeat it again. So now why are you still punishing them? So it is better for you to let them go. And then most times, people who have suffered this hurt, they go on to other relationship, and instead of them to take some time to heal, they don't really heal properly. So they go on to other relationships, and then they start using that same hawk eyes. What are you doing? Were you calling? Were you texting? Who visited you? Who did you go to visit? And stuff like that, which is very, very wrong. So it shows that there's still an iota of doubt in you, an iota of distrust in you. So you need to make sure that once you get on into a new ship, that's a new relationship, by the way, you need to make sure that you can still learn to trust again. So that's the basis. So if you cannot do it with them, if you cannot find yourself trusting your previous partner, that's your ex, then you make sure that you first of all heal, and then you move on to another relationship. Okay. And then lastly, one of the things you need to consider is you need to be open. You need to be open-minded to the new spouse, or let's say, yes, your new date. By the way, you need to just be open. Don't hide. Don't try to be so strong and tough. If you have this weakness of I'm still yet to trust and all that, just be open. Let them know, so that they try to look for a way to earn your trust. Do you understand? After all, the other party ends the trust before whatever happened. So they try to look for a way to earn your trust. So if they really love you, they're going to be there no matter how so much of a hassle it is. They're still going to be there trying to earn your trust. So you need to make sure that you're open. You can't hide that hurt. If you're still hurting, you can't hide it. And most times you're not hurting, but somehow that feeling of deja vu just brings back that whole scenario again, and then it's like it's actually playing out. So you need to just be open about it. And this is what I once suffered, and I feel that if we must go further in this relationship, you need to know this so that you can help me to trust you better. Because trust itself, it's not a one-way thing, it's a two-way thing. You help me to trust you. You can be sleeping, outside your house, and you want me to trust you that you're not cheating. You can be keeping late night, you want me to trust you that you're not cheating. You can be going to the club every time with your girls, and you want me to trust that you are not cheating. It is very, very much impossible. So what are you doing to encourage that level of trust that you seek? What are you doing to make me understand that you can really be trusted? Yes, you're not my partner. Yes, you're not the guy that once hurt me. Yes, you're not the one that once cheated on me. But are you trying your possible best? Are you trying everything within your power to make me trust you again? Are you trying to do that? Or are you just trying to be laid back and you just want me to just fight for it? So you have to help me trust you. You have to do things that would help me be encouraged to trust you. So guys, this is what we can take. This is the much we can take for this episode. So next week, which is the final episode of the series, You Can Trust Again, and we will be talking about trust in general. Trusting your siblings, once again they've hurt you. Trusting your business partner, once again they've cheated you in a business deal. Trusting your colleagues at work, trusting your colleagues at school, whatever, even after they've hurt you. So next week we're going to be talking about trust in general in different aspects. Okay, so guys, it's going to be an amazing finale. You do not want to miss it. So thank you guys for listening through. I hope you share this link after you've listened so that you will not just be the only life that is blessed today, but others will be blessed by your sharing. God bless you, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.